What's good, y'all? It's your boy Showtime and this word around the world. Man, on this episode, man, we gotta talk about this situation with Zion Williamson, man. I gotta give y'all my take and a couple people I talked to, man, and know a little something about the situation. Um, yeah, we're gonna get into this. Man, the whole situation, man, first of all, I wanna say this. I am so surprised at how the Pelicans season um just ended. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't think nobody would have predicted that the Pelicans would be on the outside looking in in the playoffs, as far as the Western Conference in the playoffs this season. Like, you would have told me OKC would have get a playoff spot over the Pelicans. I would have bet all my money lost. This whole situation is crazy, man. And then it starts with it starts with this whole the whole situation with Zion, right? Since he's been in New Orleans, he hasn't been able to stay on the court. And I think a lot of his injuries come from the fact that he's overweight. And I think everybody pretty much knows this, right? So part of this beef, if people forget, some people not talking about this, but I'm gonna bring it up. I think part of this beef too got something to do with the clause, which we'll get into that. That he signed a deal over something with a weight clause in it, right? So when he signed that deal, right, in the contract it says he has to be no higher than if I'm not mistaken 295 pounds, and if not, it's not that that's a percentage of his guaranteed money is going to decrease. It's not going to get taken away. Not a paycheck going to take away. It's just that guaranteed money is going to get is going to decrease, get smaller, and I think there's other things that was also involved in the contract too. And then the crazy part about it, we did a whole show on this in the summertime. He had a personal shelf and all this other stuff, right? It just seemed like New Orleans Pelicans and the Zion have yet to get on the same page. Skip Bayless came out, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday's show. He spoke about how their Zion is having some disagreements with the front office and teammates. Larry Nance Jr. came out. He tried to debunk that claim, and he basically called out Skip Bayless, saying that Skip Bayless just talking, he doing for views. Well, so, both could be true, both could be wrong. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people are talking, right? So I think what Skip Bayless saying is true, and I think Larry Nance is also not lying, because you know why? I don't think all his teammates have a problem with it. I think some do though. Maybe especially after last night, I'm pretty sure guys feeling some kind of way. Man, I heard some dudes looking at him sideline in the locker room. I'm not there. I'm just saying. Some people looking at him sideways. They will say, "Hey, they know more than me." So I don't know. I'm just a messenger, man. Take it how you know, bro. But um, so the situation is this. We'll talk about CJ McCollum, all this other stuff. So apparently, Zion was trying to come back, right? He was trying to come back before the playoffs, not the play in, the last week of the season. He was actually trying to come back. They didn't allow him. They didn't clear him to come back because they didn't feel like he was in shape. So that again, this whole getting in shape thing. If you look at him, his condition does seem a little off. Like he looks bigger than he looks bigger than he did three months ago. Before he just looks 3 4 months ago. He looked like he was in the best shape of his life. Now it looks like he put on some weight. He missing all of these games. He missed a lot of most of these games. The reason why he been out pretty much because of just hamstring. So that required pretty much him not to really do too much exercise, right? So he probably been eating. I mean, I'm not here to judge the man, bro. Hey, Papa, I'm gonna say this now. To his credit, you can't. It's only so much you can fade Popeyes. Hell, they got them new strawberry biscuits. Man, I'm just being honest, bro. It's hard to fade. I done got about 5 strawberry biscuits since they've been promoting it, man. I mean, look, bro. It's hard to find. Hey, New Orleans got the best Popeyes, so they got all the extra stuff that everybody else don't have. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to give them a pass, but I'm saying though, probably been dipping and dabbing with strawberry biscuits with the spicy chicken tongue. I'm just saying, but that's beside the point. Um, so fast forward, right? We get to the last week of the season. Reports coming out. Oh, Zion, the organization don't feel like he's in the best shape possible, but he gets cleared because they're in the play-in. They lost the last game in Minnesota. They feel like they need him. Now we need you to play, Zion. He says he's not mentally right. Don't just take what I say. Listen to Zion himself.
If you're able to not play Zion, do you think you can play in the first round series?
If I feel like Zion, I'll be out there.
Is it kind of shocking that it's taken this long? Is that kind of shocked you a little bit?
I wouldn't say shocking. I would just say just the team and myself just being extra cautious so it doesn't happen again.
What do you feel like you can do on the court right now?
I can pretty much do everything, but it's just a matter of the level that I was playing at before my hamstring, and I'm just a competitor. I don't want to go out there and be in my own head and affect the team when I can just be on the sideline supporting them more. Because as I know myself, if I was to go out there, I would be in my head. Like I would hesitate on certain moves, and that could affect the game.
And it's funny he said it, right? So you heard what he said. Somebody pointed this out to me 2 weeks ago. He was like, I don't think Zion, he's worried that he's going to get in the team weight. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, he's worried about if he go out there and they lose the games, the blame going to be on him. Especially like in a play-in, in a pressure situation like that, one game, he feel like if he go out there, right, and he lose, it's going to be on him. He gonna feel like it's his fault now. Versus going to the playoffs where you got 7-game series, less pressure off on him. You lose you got first game back, you lose. All right, that's the first game back. Usually guys lose. Most times than not, guys they don't be in fully rhythm. Team might lose trying to get that one guy back in the rotation. Teams never play their best when they you got a big piece like Zion coming back and you gotta insert him in the lineup, change a couple things up, to get him going and get the team, everybody back in the role. It take a little minute. So he said that kind of confirmed that, right? So then, all right, skip over to the what everybody was saying for us like the front office. Of course, then you got they putting pressure. They simply put pressure on Zion. If y'all pay attention to the report came, they said, "Hey, we cleared him to play. Ask him why he not playing." And it's funny. The reporter came right to him, and they see how this stuff ain't it all planned out, right? They put all the pressure on him. They said, "Hey, we cleared him to play. He not playing." Now ask him why he's not playing. That's the answer he gave out. And when I said that it's not looking good for Zion, what he just said, it doesn't look good at all, especially at the last night. Because they lost it. If they would have won, everybody would be like, all right, Zion, when you going to come back, right? You know what I'm talking about? They still in their mind, like, why is Zion not playing? Everybody's saying, why is Zion not playing? Man, this dude was taking too long. But now, okay, they win. You in the playoff. All right, bro, you need to be playing. The fact that they lost, that makes it worse. When you listen to that sound bite, that makes it look bad, bro. And something got to be taken care of with this, bro. Something got to give at some point. Can't be the same result every single year. So then the crazy part, another thing is too, when you watch this clip right here, Zion's out here smiling, grilled cheese smile on the face. He's shooting jump shots. I mean, look at this clip right here. He's shooting balls. It looks like he's having a good time. Salute to Corey Brewer. He out there. And he's part of the coaching staff now. Look at that. See, this is what everybody see. This makes fans even matter. When they see stuff like this, they be like, bro, you out here dunking, windmilling, and all this other stuff. Why you not playing? That aggravates fans. Fans don't like to see stuff like this, and then it makes it seem like, oh, you are teasing the fans, and when it's time to actually play the game, you're not playing. Zion, for some reason, Zion feels like he's not mentioned red again. He said he feel like he's getting a team way. To me, my personal opinion, I think Zion went at this thing all the wrong way. I think you got to play, bro. You got to go out there and play. This a big game right here. If you can play, you can play, bro. Just at least give it a try. If you had to come off the bench and get him 10 minutes, 10 minutes in the first half, 10 minutes in the second half on limited time or something, bro. You got to be out there with your guys, bro. That's what I can say, bro. If they cleared you to play and you're healthy, he said he was healthy now. It's not like the Kawhi situation where he wasn't healthy in San Antonio. He was his leg was still on fire and they still try to get the man to play. Not the same thing. Zion is actually healthy. He said out his own mouth he can play. It's all mental. I can't really ride with that, man. And I don't think his team is ride with that because you can hear CJ McCollum on this soundbite sound like to me he had a problem with that.
Last offseason, you signed an extension that said you wanted to lay a foundation here in New Orleans with so much of the core in place under contract. Other than the injury, of course, what do you guys have to do to take that next step next season?
It's hard to say what we need to do other than injury because we played 10 games together with our core. So I would say availability is important, man. We got to be available. We got to do what we need to do, off the court in terms of preparation, in terms of getting treatment, in terms of getting the right sleep, the right type of hydration, having the right type of diet. I mean, everything has to matter to us for everybody, 1 through 15. This is a job that is a performance-driven job, right, where, you play at night. Tonight we played a 9 o'clock game. That's mad late, right? Like, how are you preparing for a 9 o'clock game? Like, what is your regimen like? What's your schedule like? Consistently doing the small stuff, I think, will be very important for us as a team, especially for our younger guys, understanding that you have to get a routine that's consistent and it builds consistent success. So I would say that's the first thing that we need to do as a team in order to be able to play consistently together with everybody. If we don't do that, then I'll never have a real answer for you as to what we can accomplish because we won't be able to see it.
So that's some interesting words right there from CJ McCollum. It's just very fortunate. And how, y'all, I think this is complete. To me, the fact that New Orleans made that much noise last year, was able to get in the play, you get through the play and make the playoffs. Made a very competitive series against Phoenix Suns. They went from that. They can build a momentum off that. Getting Zion back. They start off the season top 3. Then they went to number 1. They was the number 1 seed at one point in the West. Zion gets hurt and everything just fall apart, bro. Brandon Ingram missed a lot of time. This is a straight failure year for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's just they're gonna end. It's now, we gotta wait and see, like, is they gonna make any changes or not, or they just gonna keep riding with Zion? If you're gonna keep riding with Zion, bro, there gotta be some changes, bro. Because you can't have the same issue every single year. Like Zion gotta get in. If Zion is shape, when is Zion getting shape, bro? This is what Zion 4th, 5th year, bro. At some point, man, something gotta give. If he don't want to be there, just look to get off of him, bro. Do what you got to do, man. But fans, New Orleans Pelican fans, they deserve better, bro. NBA fans deserve better. We want to see the best product on the floor, and we want to see the product available, man. That's all I got to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Get in the conversation, light it up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's your boy Showtime. I'm out.